Greetings! This is toy customizer Wakeangel2K1 bringing you a review of Kre-O Arcee. This is one of the tiniest figures I ever made a special review for, but I mentioned her in my last Toys R Us vlog, so I had to bring it up here. Arcee comes in one of these blind bag micro changers bags, which has several characters in the series. I asked a question if there was any kind of technique to identify the specific figure you wanted, and I was told that here on the top there's a special code. Is it showing up on the camera? Hold on. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Yeah, there's a special code that all the Transformers figures have, and all you have to do is go on the internet to look up the identifying code. And it's these last two numbers on the right, in Arcee's case 69, that identify which figure is in the bag. So all I had to do was go through the blind bags until I found one with 69 on the back, and I knew it was Arcee. And I didn't have to open it or anything. Alright. Tripod. Sorry about that. Okay, so Arcee doesn't come packaged with much. There's just her, this little Kre-O block that's made for display, and a very simple instruction sheet. Woo woo woo. She also has accessories, two pistols like she had in the G1 cartoon, and a pile of extra parts which I have combined into one piece so nothing gets lost. We'll get to that in a minute. So let's compare Arcee to the only other Kre-O I own, the New York Comic Con promotional Optimus Prime. And you see it's a standard Kre-O. Aside from the shape of the helmet, some kibble, and the paint job, it's, you know, all the same figure. Which kind of looks like a Lego figure. So let's get Arcee off her display brick and take a look at what she does. She has a swivel on the head, although the helmet moves more freely than her neck swivel does, so you got to actually remove the helmet, turn her head, and then put the helmet back on to, you know, have her looking in other directions. I like her face paint though. She has lipstick. That's a really nice face. And the helmet covers a little bit too much of her face, I think, but I think it, well, hold on. Let me go get the Transformers animated Arcee, so I can show, you know, this. Besides lack of paint apps, the helmet's design is roughly similar to animated Arcee's, except on profile, it doesn't quite look like Princess Leia hair loops. I'm guessing that this is so that they could use the helmet mold for different characters, but you know, because that's the nature of Kre-O, interchangeable parts, like Lego, but, you know, it does a decent enough job of looking like Arcee's helmet. Okay, focus. Alright, so articulation, besides this moving head, there's a ball joint in the shoulders, so there's some in and out. There is some in and out movement in the shoulders, as well as up and down. And she has a wrist swivel. She has a waist joint. If my hand will stop making the camera go out of focus. Waist joint. She has ball jointed hips, so she can do this kind of stuff. And that's about it. She also has a nice kibble backpack, which does nothing except look like the kibble backpack that Arcee is famous for. Again, bringing out animated Arcee, the only Arcee to actually turn into a car so far. And there we go. Now you may notice something else. Animated Arcee is pink, but it's a fuchsia. This is that glorious bubblegum pink that G1 Arcee is. It's terrifyingly pink, and there really hasn't been an official Arcee toy besides the New York Comic Con exclusive Arcee, which was the first edition Prime Arcee done up in G1 colors, that is actually this accurate. The thing is, despite being the right colors, the New York Comic Con Arcee always rang false for me because she still turned into a motorcycle. She didn't look like G1 Arcee despite being the colors. This looks like G1 Arcee, and yeah, that's why I got it. Alright, so her little accessories are guns. You can just stick them in her hands, have her dual wield. They are rather comically large by nature of being Kre-O accessories, but they don't throw her off balance. She can stand just fine holding both guns, and she can put her arms at her sides, and the guns really don't touch the ground too much. So it's all good. It's all good. Now Arcee is a micro changer, but like most Kre-O sets, she is like all Kre-O sets really. She's not a true transformer. She is dismantled from one mode and reassembled into the other mode. So let's get her into car mode. And there we go. This is proof that Arcee is this is only the second Arcee in Transformers history made by Hasbro, because I know there's like the Perfect Effect, not Perfect Effects. There are third-party Arcees that turn into cars, but this is only the second official Hasbro Arcee that transforms into a car after a fashion. It's almost looks kind of like a dune buggy, but with a roof. It's kind of cute. I mean, this is as car-like as you can get one of these little things to look, as long as you don't look at her under kibble. Yeah, it's basically a robot lying down and holding wheels in her hands. Although there's far less kibble in this, the only extra parts are her head, which is rolled away, and her helmet, and of course the guns, which I guess you could stick them into the wheels, and she has guns in her wheels. I have to put guns in her wheels. Of course I had to put guns in her wheels. And that, my friends, is the most adorable Mad Max car you will ever see. I mean, look at that. It's so pink. It is so pink. It is the only Arcee can get away with being this pink, and only because of nostalgia. That said, I want an actual deluxe transformer of this kind of Arcee. I want her to be this ridiculous shade of bubblegum pink, and I want her to turn into a car, and that will be the holy grail of my collection. Somebody offhandedly mentioned to me that Hasbro might actually be making that for the 30th anniversary year, but I haven't been to BotCon. I don't really know what they're going to be talking about, so maybe in upcoming conventions when they start to give more preview pictures, we'll see. But I've talked way too long for a Kre-O that's less than 2 inches tall, so let's end this review with a black-faced robot. That's basically what Arcee is when you stand her up in car mode. Alright, this is Toy Customizer Wakeangel2K1 signing off.